Hey guys, welcome to Bricks for Dessert. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Hogwarts Moment Defense Against the Dark Arts set, and I'm actually going to be opening it right now, so you'll know what to expect when you open it. And before we begin, let me just show you the box quickly. So this is the front of the box, so you can see it's black color, and so these are the minifigures that it comes with, and on the back of the set, it just looks so good. Like, yeah, so without further ado, let's get this thing open. Okay, there we go. Okay, so first we have bag number 2, then we have bag number 1 and the book binder itself, and there should be a couple more pieces in here, and then there's the front of the book and a bunch of stickers and the instruction manual, and there should be another gray piece, yes. So, and then there's the other gray piece, and so I'll get this thing assembled real quick and I'll let you know what I think. So before we look at the set, let's take a look at the minifigures. So the first minifigure we have is Hermione, and so this is just another piece of the Harry Potter or Hogwarts uniform that we get in 2021. So her hairpiece is not a new piece. We have gotten this in the past, and her expression is she has a happy face, and she also has a sad face or angry face on the other end, or on the other side, and you could actually see her eyelashes there. And so nothing too special about this uniform, because we already get a lot of this torso piece in other sets as well. And he has her beigey brown wand on one of her hands. And the second minifigure is Neville Longbottom. So same thing with the uniform. We also received this in other sets as well. And so he has a happy expression and a surprised expression on the other side. Yeah. And then he's also holding, I think this is this is a dark brown wand. So yeah, and then so same with Hermione, his legs are mid legs, so you could bend them, and so they could be seated on the chairs. And then the third and final minifigure that we get in the set is Professor Moody. So this is actually the second Professor Moody that we've ever received in any of the Harry Potter set. And so as you can see here, he actually has a new torso piece and bottom piece. The bottom piece this time is gray instead of a glistening blue or royal blue, and then he has so same with the other minifigure that we got from series 1. He also has this cane that he uses for supporting his walking, and he has a potion bottle in the other hand, and then the back here, the torso piece is just shows creases of his jacket. Yeah, so you can see his legs, also the difference in colors, so the two-tone color also shows in the back as well. And with his piece, he actually has, so with his headpiece, so this is Alistair Moody, but he has another expression which is Barty Jr. So with him, he actually has another hair piece, so you could, transform him into Barty Jr. when he was being questioned by Albus Dumbledore at the end of the movie. So yeah, so that is just kind of cool. But for now, I'll just leave the face to Alistair Moody. And here's what the set looks like. And so let's start from the left hand side. So you can see here the top part, there's actually no sticker piece, it's just left blank there. I suppose Lego just want to keep it, dark, and in the bottom here, so all of the wall background, they're all sticker pieces, and there's just some sort of mirror or two pieces of glasses, and there's a fan there in the middle. And in the bottom portion here, we have a gold utensil flask, and there's a magnifying glass here that's being held by a special modified brick. And and then this side, which detaches from this wall, there is a clear plate, which I think in the movie it shows, you could see, different souls floating about. And in the bottom here, we have some flasks and funnels, or not funnels, but flask. Yeah, so just flask and a piece of crystal here. And yeah, so and then in the middle section, there is a window with a gold piece, which I think adds a nice touch to the overall color theme of the set. And this window actually opens like this. And yeah. And then in the bottom section, there is, so all of these pieces are also sticker pieces. I believe this is some sort of creature swimming around, or maybe it's just black goldfish, I'm not too sure. And on the bottom shelf, there are these 3 dark brown utensil pieces that hold the shelves together. And then in the middle, in between the utensils, there is a piece of bone. And right over here we have a sticker piece of, well, I didn't talk about this. So this is a piece of, a sticker piece of a spider dangling from its web. And this is, there are 3 googly eyes here, and there is a fire pit right there. And yeah, so this wall actually folds back. So this portion of the wall are just is just comprised of these round brick that make up the pillars, and there are these and then there's this sticker piece, which is, because I think if you notice the movie, in his room there's actually a lot of like mirrors and glass looking pieces. I'm not quite sure what they do, but that's also portrayed here. And then unlike the potion classroom that we've received in the past, the back side is actually there. It's not empty, so there's actually sustenance on the back side as well. So if you look at this set from both angles, it's not too empty from the other side. So that's nice to have here. So in this sense, this set is a lot better than the potion classroom that we had last year. Yeah, so let's start with the left-hand side right here. So we have a portrait of a man, and then in the middle section, there is a sticker piece of 2 shelves that are holding flasks, different jugs, or not jugs, but storage containers, and a tea kettle. And then there is another piece that looks like some sort of letter, and then maybe a dead animal, or maybe a dead spider in the bottom. Not too sure. And then on the right hand side, we have so right here we have some green stained glass with some gray or dark gray walls, and down here we have a skull of an animal, and then a portrait of a wizard, and some more funnels and flasks. So that's it for the back of the wall. So now let's look at the accessories that we get in the set. So with the accessory, we actually get a blackboard. So you can see here it says Moody, and then it says 3 Unforgivable. So if you know, if you've seen the movie, it's in his class he talked about three unforgivable curses, but they're just not written down here. And so this is the back of the blackboard. It's just yeah. And then there's this new piece that we've gotten for the very first time in any of the Harry Potter sets. So that is something nice. And then inside this chest, there is this special piece that is also a new piece in the Harry Potter sets. So you could see that this is actually a mini figure of Alastor Moody, the real Alastor Moody that's being trapped inside the trunk. And so you could see her. I don't know if you could see her. So one of his eyes is actually bigger than the other, and because he is limp on one leg, so that's showing here as well. So that is kind of cool. And then in the back it's just blank. So yep. And then I'll just put him back there. And then we also get a table with another flask, and there are these tiles right here, but these tiles don't have stud in the middle, so you can't really have anyone securely seated on this table. And then there's a spider that is being held by a stud, so that is not going anywhere. And there is another table for you to put the book. So this book is actually comes with a new tile, and it says The Dark Mark. So this is a book that talks about the Dark Mark. And then we have two chairs, which you can have Hermione sitting there, and then you can have Neville, the other one, like so. And then Alastor could stand next to the blackboard. So that is it for this set. So I would say overall this set is probably an 8.5 out of 10. But some of the special new elements that we got in this set are kind of cool. So things like, a new Professor Alastor, and a new book tile that says The Dark Art, and this new trunk as well, because I think in the the second Harry Potter set that would have the same kind of trunk with the flat top is actually going to be the Harry Potter trunk set. That is, I think it's going to be released same time as these sets, which is March 1st, so that is in the next couple of days. Yeah, and earlier I actually forgot to mention, so Alastor Moody actually comes with the other wig, another hair piece. So this is for the Barty Jr. for when you want to, transform him into Barty Jr. You could do so by just, switching the head and switching the hair piece. So now you have Barty Jr. So there. So I just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, so this is, if you don't have, so if you, it's just a set that you would get. I would say if you don't already have a Minister Moody, or if you just want a new piece of Professor Moody, then I would say go for it, because with this set you do get some new elements, like the new trunk and everything. But if you don't think that some of these elements appeal to you, you could always wait till they go on sale, before you get it. So yeah, so what do you guys think about the set? I'd love to hear what you guys think, so let me know down below.